and welcome to day 4 of Discover Yoga, our 5-day yoga challenge for absolute beginners. Today, we're actually going to learn quite a bit more. We're going to stand and try a lot of new poses, so breathe through it all, be gentle with yourself, and listen in on your self-talk and make sure you're saying kind things to yourself. I'm really glad you're here joining me, and let's get started. We'll start in child's pose today, just to take a couple of breaths to center ourselves. So hips to heels, arms stretch forward, forehead melts down. And with every breath in, just imagine you're breathing in fresh energy and you're arriving a little more into the present moment. And every breath out, you're releasing any worries, any thoughts running around in your mind. And just focusing on now, the next 15 minutes. That's all that matters. You're right where you need to be. And then draw yourself up to hands and knees. A little different today. We're going to look over our left shoulder towards our left hip into a nice C shape. Pause there. And then move back through center and look over your right shoulder towards your right hip, making a C shape. And then come back through center. Now, we'll do big circles with the hips. Start by sending your hips back towards your heels and then moving around to the side and then forward. So you're shifting your weight forward and then around to the other side. You might notice that there are a few spots that feel a little tight, that maybe feel good to move through, to work through, and you can pause in those areas if you find one of those spots. Remember, this is your yoga practice, so you can adjust any pose to fit your body, and you can move in any way that feels good to you. Great, let's go the other direction. And what is your breath doing here? Long, steady breaths. And next time you come back up and around, come to neutral tabletop and set up for down dog, walking your hands just a few inches forward, tuck the toes, and come into your upside down V. Notice how it feels in your body today. Really press up out of the mat. You can think like you're trying to press a beach ball in between your upper arms. And that's going to engage the upper body in a way that's really going to strengthen the right muscles to support you. Great. Now rise up on your toes, bend your knees deeply, and take as many steps as it takes to walk up to your hands. Widen your feet and meet me in a forward fold ragdoll. So reach for opposite elbows. Shift your weight slightly forward on the balls of your feet, and then let your heavy head hang. Just your whole upper body decompresses. It's just hanging there really heavy. Check in with your neck. We tend to hold a lot of tension there. See if you can let it go. And then start to sway side to side. So it's your upper body swaying, but you'll notice a little weight shift from foot to foot. Release your hands down toward the mat. Bend your knees deeply, take your hands to your waist, draw your shoulder blades together behind you, and then rise all the way up. Lift the chest, release your hands down, palms forward. You can have your eyes closed for a moment and just notice how it feels to be standing. The bottom of your feet connected to the earth. And tuning back into your breath. Draw your palms to your heart. Toe heel your feet in just a little bit. Sitting into chair pose. So keep an open chest this whole time. Sit your hips down and back. So most of the weight is in your heels. You want that weight shifted back. Pull your abdomen, your lower abdomen in and up to support you here, to support your low back. And if you have any knee discomfort, you can come out of it a little bit. But if you don't, I'd like you to sit an inch deeper. Steady breath, building a little heat here. One more breath in and let it go. Now on your next breath in, straighten your legs, rise all the way up, reach up, lift the heart, and exhale, hands come back down to your heart. Now step your left foot way back behind you into warrior one. Okay, so your hips are kind of squaring to the front and you have a deep bend in your front knee. The back foot is flat and at a bit of an angle. So think of the back left toes moving towards the top left of your yoga mat, pointing that way. And then draw your palms to your heart. We have this good engagement of the core here. And of course, if you have any knee discomfort, you can back out of this a little bit. Otherwise, bend deep and check in with your lower body sensation. So do you feel too much sensation? If you do, then narrow your stance a little bit. And if you don't feel enough sensation, you want to feel a good strength, a good engagement of the lower body and a good stretch at the front of the left thigh, then you can inch that front foot forward a bit and deepen it. Now, when you're settled, inhale, sweep the arms up by your ears, lift the heart, and just feel your strength here. Your feet are pressing down. Don't let that back left edge of your foot come up. It's pressing down too. Now draw your palms together, down to your heart, take a breath in, and on your exhale, step forward. Great. Widen your feet, hip distance, back down into chair pose. Good. Your palms are pressing firmly into one another. You'll feel your back and your arms engage. Weights in your heels. You're breathing. You have a steady, soft focus. And now inhale, straighten your legs, lift, and exhale, hands to your heart. Nice. Now step your right foot way back behind you into warrior one. Take your time getting situated with your lower body, both feet flat, the back foot at an angle. Check in with the sensation of your lower body. And then when you're settled, inhale, sweep the arms up, lift the heart. So you have this grounding down energy of the lower body, but also the lift of the chest, the lift of the arms reaching up. Those opposing energies. Now, palms together, down to your heart, take a breath in, and on your exhale, step forward. Moving on to some balance. So a good stance, feeling your feet grounded. Shift your weight to your left foot. Let the right foot come up. So this is a pose in itself. This is one-legged mountain. I want you to really feel that foot pressing down, and you'll feel the rest of your body lift up in opposition. And this is where we really work on that focus. Find a spot that isn't moving and keep your eye trained on that spot. It's a soft, steady gaze, our drishti. Now, whenever you feel steady, open your knee out to the side and then take the sole of your foot on the side of your leg. So there are a few different places you can put it. You can put the toe down as a kickstand at your ankle. You can take the sole of your foot on the inner shin, or you can bring it up to the inner thigh. And wherever you come, wherever you land, press firmly. So the foot's pressing firmly into your leg and the leg's pressing firmly into the foot. Wherever you choose to be, keep your focus. We have a lot of lower body engagement. The back of your neck is long. Check in with what your face is doing. See if you can soften it a bit. Maybe even smile. It's not that serious. And now take a breath in, bring your knee back forward. And exhale, set it down, release, and shake it out a little bit. We'll do the other side. Shift your weight into the right foot, and then let the left knee float up. Find your focus. Check in with your breath. You can try flexing the lifted foot. And then open the knee out. Choose your position, your tree pose, whatever that may look like in your body today. And then press in and press down to lift. We call that root to rise. So you're engaged, but you're also a bit soft at the same time. We're not holding tension in our shoulders. Our breath is soft. Our gaze is soft and steady. It's that balance of ease and effort once again. And on your next breath in, bring the knee forward. And breath out, set it down. Now make your way into your shavasana. I'm going to take a seated meditation for shavasana today, but you can take whatever posture feels right to you in this moment. And take your time getting settled in. And feel your heartbeat start to slow down. And tune back into your breath. Notice if you feel a little energy moving through your body. Take some time and stillness, and I will guide you out in just a moment. Start to deepen your breath, letting it move through you, bringing a little awareness back into your physical body. And let's take a nice stretch today. Whatever you think would feel good. Maybe reaching your arms up above your head, maybe a shoulder roll or shoulder stretch. Like you're waking up from a really nice nap. And then let that go. Roll over to one side and make your way up to a seat. Close your eyes again when you get there. And just notice how you feel. Draw your palms together in front of your heart. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow for our final day, day 5. Take care.